Okay, so I'm just going to be practicing here, hitting a target and focusing. Let's see, hitting a target and focusing on the landing. Landing, focus, target, hitting. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's the target right there for landing, and the focus is here, here, or here. And you can see that's just to the inside of that target. But that's what I'm shooting for. I will use for ease of understanding what is going on, a hardway sit with the amber dye on the right and the black or dark dye on the left. If you're no betting or anything like that or keeping track of rolls, just trying to focus on that spot. And I'm trying to shoot from 9.5 feet away, stick left. So got a 1 off axis 4. Right die moved excessively that way. This one just rolled out this way. Good result, in my opinion, with a hardway set. There's a single pitch 9. This 5 started on top. This one single pitch that way. Those ones, of course, were facing like that. So that's the way that started. Excuse me. That's the way it ended. This 4 was there when it started. Using Casino Tears brand dice, which are some of the best available casino quality dice on the market these days. And there's a single pitch 8. All right. That 3 was on the other side. This 5 was like that. So the last time, this is single pitch in this direction. This one stayed. That was a primary hit on the die that was on top. Not particularly easy to do. They've told me. I've been told that. And I have no reason not to believe it. There's a 2 off axis 12. Okay, they came in this way. The focus was off, but we were very fortunate that they came off axis in a way that produces a 12 versus a 7. So this one was like that starting out. And that one was like that. So we got very fortunate with that toss. time we got a little, the land is enough of an angle to shoot him this way, but we got another nice little single pitch. That's the way that 5 started. And this one single pitched that way. When I say single pitch, double pitch, all off axis, blah, blah, that's just describing the result in relation to where the various faces started. Once they hit the deck, there's too much movement to really say that something moved in a particular manner. It's how they stopped. And that's just a description of how the result based on the starting positions. Got roll out this way. Got a beautiful hardway primary hit. Okay, so those threes were facing this way. Those 5s were on top. That's a very nice result for a hardway set. Yeah, we got another single pitch. This is a 5, 3, 2. Okay, so we know that die started with that 3 going that way. This die started with the 3 facing in that direction. Basically, it was like that. So this is a single pitch here, and that is a double pitch there. So we're very fortunate that that 5 didn't stay on top. But it is a single pitch result. Check the amount of time here in a second. I don't want to go too long, it gets boring. There's another single pitch, 6. Let me check that time real quick. Oh, like 7 minutes in. Okay, so this one single pitched that way. This one double pitched again because the 2 is on top. Okay, single pitch here, double pitch there. Again, in relation to the way they started. Okay, this is going to be the last toss. All these tosses have been pretty good in the sense that they're coming very close to landing on that green dot. They're very close to it, and they're staying, well, not always. Some of them bounce around. That one in particular stayed in good proximity to each other. Okay, so the landing was around here, and there was not a lot of rollout one way or the other, and that is a 1 off axis result. This 6 was faced that way, so that's what happened there. This 4 was where the thumb would go, so that's a single pitch there. But this was a 1 off axis. So, as I've said before, if you watch my videos, you know, and I'll say this, I will say it every time because it's really, really important. A 7-axis set, which is what the hardway set is, when you get one of the die that ends up in an off axis from where it started position, like a 6 or a 1, and the other die stays on any primary face that it started on. In other words, the 6 and the 1 do not appear on the top. It's impossible for a 7 to happen. Impossible. All right, so I hope that little video was interesting. I'm going to 10 minutes in, perfect. We'll post this. again, it's just a drill. It's just a drill. And this is the kind of stuff you got to do. You got to drill and work on it, realize what sets are doing, how your mechanics are affecting what the set does, and so on and so forth. So, with that, I will say stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and remember, luck's got very little to do with it. All the best. Let it slide out.